Welcome back. In your comfy chair or wherever you're laying, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. Do that again. Just really get here. Awesome. So if you could, wherever you're seated or laying down, put your attention in the center of your head. Be a point of light. Be a point of light behind your eyes and in between your temples. And you can do this with your eyes open if you can maintain being in the center of your head with your attention behind your eyes and in between your temples, as if you're looking at the world from behind your eyes and you have that objectivity. If not, go ahead and close them on down and let your closed eyes help you relax. And with your next deep breath, see your bubble, your personal space, your energy field, your aura. And have it be 3 feet in all directions. 3 feet in front of you, 3 feet behind you, over your head, under your feet. And put today's date on your bubble. Helps you to breathe, helps you to be in present time, in the moment. And then create a grounding cord, a tube of light that connects the base of your spine through your chair or wherever you're laying, through the floor, all the floors, wherever you're at, all the way down to the center of the earth. And make that tube of light as wide as you are, as wide as your hips, as wide as your chair. And have it connect all the way down to the center of the earth. And the center of the earth, imagine, is a lawn or a pasture or outfield of Wrigley Field. I almost said Fenway Park. Either one works. As long as you can have a really good connection and stay in the center of your head. And with every natural breath, you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. And you set your intention on a piece of health in your physical body that you would like to improve upon or heal. And from the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, imagine or see in your mind's eye, your bubble has 7 layers. And each layer corresponds with one of your chakras. So the layer of your aura that's closest to you corresponds to your first chakra. And your first chakra is in command of all of our body level functions, all of our body level healing. So take a look in your mind's eye at that inner layer of your aura and give it a healing. Wash it down with gold energy. Push it away from your body a little bit further. And just see that first layer of your aura and see it as complete. See it as whole. There are no holes. There are no tears, no vacant spaces. And at the same time, or in the next breath, give your first chakra a healing. Understand it's just grounded. Ground your chakra. And you can see it spinning. You could wash it with gold light. You can imagine that you're power washing it like at the car wash. And any debris, any energies that you're holding in your first chakra that you are ready to let go of, allow them to slide down your grounding cord. Just drop it right out of your body, right out of your energy field. And just like when you toss out the trash, you don't have to sift through every piece. You don't have to know what you're getting rid of. Just something that's not serving you. You may notice that you're starting to fidget in your chair. You may notice that the area that you're wanting to heal is starting to tingle or become uncomfortable. You might notice different sensations in the area or the organ system that you're looking to heal in this moment. Continue giving your first chakra that healing. However it looks to you, you cannot do this wrong. You can simply say, I intend that my first chakra is healing, and let it be so. And as you let your first chakra have a healing, intend that whatever is happening in your physical body, whatever is ailing in your physical body that you are asking this healing for, imagine that that is already beginning. Simply by sitting here, giving yourself this time, setting your intention, and allowing. You are manifesting by not doing much and yet doing so much. Continue allowing your first chakra to get that healing. It knows what it needs. It knows what you need. And at the same while as your first chakra is healing, the first layer of your aura is getting that healing. The first layer of your energy field is getting a healing. Just notice what you notice. Some of you, by just grounding, you're relaxing even more. Your muscles are softening. The tension is flowing out of your body. The ease is flowing in to your body. The discomfort is draining. and the comfort is taking its place. Just be with that. Be with that healing. And allow it to expand for you. That's exactly right. This is nothing new. This is who you are. You've done this before. So as you allow your first chakra to get its healing, set it on autopilot and let it continue healing whatever it needs. And then send that healing from the first layer of your aura to the second. And then move that healing to the third layer. That corresponds with your third chakra. And then send it out to the fourth layer, your heart chakra. Your fifth layer, your throat chakra, communication space. Your sixth chakra, your knowingness, your psychic space. And your seventh layer of your aura. Just imagine that your aura is just glowing brilliantly. And it's vibrating at healing because you just healed it. And in this quiet place in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, in this deeply relaxed place, I want you to imagine that you're in your theater seat. Yes, gonna pull the reading screen out. And out in front of you, see that video screen, see that theater screen. And have it on the outside of your bubble. Outside and not touching that seventh layer. And go ahead and give your reading screen, your theater screen, its own healing. Clean it off with gold energy or power hose it off with gold energy. And put today's date on it whenever you're listening to this. And then on that screen, I want you to see an image of yourself in your present time body. And take inventory of that issue or that body part or that organ system that you would like to heal. If you're looking at an elbow or a shoulder or a stomach or a low back, headaches, or something else. Imagine that you can see that area on your body. And if you can't see your physical body, imagine a stick figure that works too, that represents you. So on the reading screen, you're looking at yourself or a stick figure or an image that represents you, and put an arrow on the area of the body that needs a healing. And imagine that you have a rose with a stem or a magic wand, and point to that area. You can use your finger or your hand in real life, get a little NLP and put your flesh suit into it, or you can see it in your imagination. And give yourself the old alakazam. See that area healing. Maybe you imagine that it's rewinding, like you're watching a film going backwards. Or maybe you're imagining like Wolverine, he just heals on the spot. Give yourself that healing and just play. Just pretend. You can't do it wrong. What's the worst that can happen? You get a nice little nap. What's the best that can happen? You heal it. So as you look at yourself on that reading screen, taking your rose with a stem or a magic wand or a conductor's baton, just point to that area that needs a healing and intend that you are that powerful and give yourself that healing. That's exactly right. And before we call it off the reading screen and into our present time body, I want you to move that vision of yourself over to one side of the screen or another. And then create a split screen, create two screens. So you see your present time body with the arrow pointing to the injury or illness or the area that you want healed, that you are healing. You're still pointing the magic wand or the conductor's baton at that area and giving it a healing. And in the other screen, I want you to imagine a picture of yourself the week before this illness or injury. Might have been yesterday, which would not be a week, I understand. It might have been a year ago. It might have been many years ago. Don't overthink this. You can't do it wrong. Just see a picture of yourself before, just before you had this injury or illness. And we're going to do two things with that image. First, we're going to take some of that energy from that time, and we're just going to move it over from one side of the screen to the next, like copy and paste some of that pre-injury or pre-illness energy. Just going to take it and move it over into your present time body. We're just using our imagination. Just allowing ourselves to turn back the clock. And after you've taken some of that energy from before you were ill or before you were injured, giving yourself your own little anti-aging potion of the energetic variety, go ahead and let that picture of yourself on the split screen fade. And as you can imagine, on the other side of the screen, I want you to put an image of yourself right after your injury or right after you got your diagnosis of your illness or when you first noticed these symptoms of whatever it is you're going to heal. And see yourself at that time. What was going on? Who were you with? Were you inside or outside? Were you alone or with people? Was it daytime or nighttime? What were the circumstances? And see yourself in your mind's eye as clearly as you can from after the event, after the injury, after the diagnosis, after you got ill, whatever it is you're looking to heal. And give that version of you, that person that you were in that moment, the healing that you needed at that time, emotionally, psychically, physically. Whatever the circumstances were, give that inner child, whatever age they are, the healing they needed, the support, the comfort, the compassion that you needed in that moment, the understanding. This is the time where you might need to grab a tissue. You might feel a little emotional. That's okay. That's why we're doing this. And when you're ready, take that healing and give it to that image of you in the split screen. Give that your present time self that healing, that comfort, that reassurance, that atta-girl, that atta-boy, that's I've got you, that support. Whatever it is you need, give it to your present time self. And now from the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, as you look at the split screen and you see the image of you in your present time body, and in the background, you're still holding your magic wand, you're still giving yourself that healing. Take a look at that image of yourself now that you've brought the emotional healing over from the moment you got your diagnosis, and see if that doesn't affect your healing, your ability to heal, the speed at which you heal, the completeness at which you heal. Maybe a little, maybe a lot. And go ahead and let that image of you after you got your diagnosis on the split screen, let that fade away. And expand the split screen into just a single screen. And see yourself on that screen, or see that stick figure that represents you with the healing you have given it, the healing you have given yourself. And because we can, let's put some other positive qualities on that healing. Havingness. To the degree you can have that healing is the degree it'll show up. Grace, ease, joy, love, kindness, abundance, prosperity. Allow yourself to have the healing that you need for that condition that we're looking at. And for a moment, I want you to see that image of yourself on the screen as if you're healed. We're going to future pace it just a bit. What would you look like if your tennis elbow was fixed? What would you be doing if your cough was healed? What would you be doing if you achieved your perfect weight? See that as clear as if you're watching yourself on television. Intend that it can happen. Beautiful. And see yourself healed in as much detail as you can. What do you look like? How do you stand? Or how do you move? Or how do you speak? How do you do your job? Yes. And let it be that easy. Two things. Now take your reading screen and put a bubble around it. Put a bubble around it and give it its own grounding cord. And ground off anything from this mock-up, this healing, this wish to the universe that says you can't heal just the way you imagined it. Ground off anything that says, nuh-uh. Ground off anything that says that this can't happen as easily and effortlessly as you're imagining it. And ground off anybody else's energy in your space. They can get their own healing. And put any other positive qualities you want in that bubble. And two things, you're going to call that energy into your space, give your present time physical self that healing, and let it seep in. How would you walk healed? How would you talk healed? What's the first thing you would do? Feel it as if it has already happened, as if that healing has already taken place. That's exactly right. And now from the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, go ahead and cut the grounding cord off the bubble that has your reading screen on it and float it off to the Supreme Being so that they can start working on your order. That's exactly right. Yep, see that bubble just float away, floating, flying, drifting out to the edge of the universe so the Supreme Being can fill your order. And see it as if it's already happening. There's no time, no space in spirit. It can happen just that fast. I encourage you to do this meditation again for the same issue, or to choose something else in the realm of physical health that you would like an improvement on, a healing on. You deserve it. You get one vessel per life. Take good care of it. And when you're ready, flutter open your eyes, take a deep breath, stretch, come back to the room. That's awesome. Yes, so this is intuitive hypnotherapy. This is Manifesting 101, the Dr. Cynthia way, manifesting physical health. Like, subscribe. You can reach me at drcynthiasmith.com. hello@drcynthiasmith.com is my email address. If you'd like a one-on-one session, or if you'd like to drop a line, love the response. Love the show ideas. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I'm Dr. Cynthia Smith, and this is Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. See you for now.